Thank you for joining us. We invite Christ to join us here today as we have our morning devotional. And today I want to ask you, do you know how to worship? Because I want to tell you, our preschoolers here at Mount Olive are learning how to worship. There's a program that we have instituted. I hope that you've heard about it if you're a part of our church. If you haven't, don't tune out, because there is some great information that comes from a program called GodlyPlay. And GodlyPlay is aimed at children of all ages. In fact, there's a branch of it that works with adults as well. And it takes the form of worship and puts it into a style of play that can help us understand better and engage with God. A lot of children's programs seek to teach us about God. In fact, a lot of adult programs seek to teach us about God and about His Word, and there's a place for that, of course. But GodlyPlay's goal, and what is the primary goal of worship, is to give God praise and experience Him in relationship. I want to share some clips with you over the next several days and some of our devotionals for next week, where I introduce you to the elements of GodlyPlay, and then we're going to reflect on them and what they can teach us spiritually. So this first little clip you're going to see is the building of the circle, and it's going to teach you how to listen to God.
Can I sit by you?
You know what? You can sit where a carpet square is. I'm going to be putting some right beside me. Do you want to find that one?
I want to sit by you.
Okay, I have lots of sides. Here. One goes here. And one goes here. Hey, Beckett, that one's going to be for a teacher to set up, my love. Can you find the one you want to set right next to your teacher?
I want to sit by you. I want to sit by you for some reason.
Okay, right, hey, guys, we're gonna have a teacher sit here,
Sit by you.
okay? So we're gonna listen instead of looking at the camera. We're not gonna talk about the camera.
Here.
Okay, let's go
There's
down
one
there.
for somebody.
Nope.
There's one for somebody.
Right down here.
Brian, which one? Oh, we're down to some people, aren't we?
Down to the people.
Okay, well, good.
They're all doing something.
Hey, friends, you want to wave at my friend Mr. Rob? Pastor Rob's here.
Right, so friends.
He's come from the store.
And the dog chopped my feet.
Do you guys remember? What's the language we have when we talk with God in the GodlyPlay room? What's the language we use?
Silence. Silence.
So let's get ourselves ready to talk to God. What do you say?
And the
Can I have everybody get themselves ready with their legs crisscross applesauce? Can I have you get ready by putting your hands in your lap?
I'm going to eat our class.
And then we're going to read our book, the Silence book. This is our first time, Lizzie, to hear the Silence book. You'll like this story. Silence. You can make silence. Sit quietly. Speak to no one.
Speak to no one.
Keep your hands still. Keep your body still. Keep your feet still. Listen. Think how quiet it is. Let's take our 3 prayer breaths. Okay.
So it's not hard to see in that how we can prepare ourselves for hearing God's voice. We're told in GodlyPlay that silence is the language of God. And when we quiet ourselves, which I want to encourage you to do today, we can hear him much more clearly. You can make silence by sitting quietly and speaking to no one. Keep your hands still, your feet still, your body still. Speak to no one. And listen and think about how quiet it is. And in that space, God will speak to you. I hope that you will make space for him in the silence today. Tomorrow I want to invite you to hear one of the stories shared. It's a beautiful one, and we're going to see the desert, and we're going to hear about God's people. And we're going to see God's word proclaimed in a very unique way, and you'll learn something from it. I know I have. And the amazing thing is watching those little children who remain focused and excited about hearing God's word in a way that speaks to them, and I know it'll speak to you. How will you make room for silence today? To sit quietly, speaking to no one, setting aside all distractions, putting yourself in a quiet space where you will not be disturbed. Hands and feet, your body still, listening to God, removing all distractions, and think upon his voice and how quiet it is, and you will hear him. Be blessed. More importantly, be a blessing. Go in peace.